little buddy. I am, I won't, I'm getting the money. We built up the business by minding our business, and now niggas digging the budget. This ain't what you thought, little buddy. So don't get it confused and be on the news for a couple of views. It's not what you thought, little buddy.
This ain't what you think, this ain't what you thought, huh? What did you assume? You thought I was down, you thought I was out, huh? You thought I would lose, you thinking that you can go lay with Shawty, huh? And do all of this and thought that she wasn't gonna say nothing about it, huh? And I wouldn't listen.
Niggas digging the budget. This ain't what you thought, little buddy. So don't get it confused and be on the news for a couple of views. It's not what you thought, little buddy.
What's good, y'all? We back with another video, man. If y'all new to the channel, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you already subscribed, you already been here before, man, just enjoy the video. As it's seen in the title of the video, man, we reacting to a mom getting caught selling her baby for $500, man. $500. Yes, y'all heard me. $500, man. That's it. A whole human being, a little human being, man. $500. It's crazy, man. But let's get straight to the video, y'all.
She said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have. I said, have what?
$500.
She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves.
What? No.
And the leaves is
I would
crazy.
never sell my child.
And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard.
My child is my life. I never, ever hurt my baby.
And I'm like, is she crazy?
In March 2024, a woman walks into a police station with an 18-month-old girl and a shocking claim. The child's mother tried to sell her own baby, and when that didn't work, abandoned her entirely. But what sounds like an open and shut case takes a twisted turn when the mother accuses the woman of orchestrating a plot to steal her baby. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the afternoon of March 5th, 2020.
I got something to say real quick, y'all, too. Like, first things first, y'all. I don't really judge, man. But off the look in the eye of seeing this woman right here that they just showed, she don't look like she really could take care of herself that very good. So which makes you think that she could take care of a child? That's just me. I don't know how y'all think. Put that in the comments, man. But she really don't like she could take care of herself really that good. She don't really like she like that good of like in a state of mind to take care of herself. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see.
A woman comes into the Palatka, Florida Police Department with an 18-month-old
We're gonna see how this go down.
Shoulder and an extraordinary story.
Gonna bring her some clothes, diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off in case she had to take pictures of her, because she's okay. Don't cry, sweetie. Because she don't deserve it.
I'll come. Go in there and I'll come sit with you. Hey,
I'll come sit with you. All right. I called DCF to John, and he is on. He's gonna be calling me back.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a mom first.
I understand.
The woman is an employee at H&R Block, and she says she was getting ready to close last night when a client named Jessica came in with her baby daughter.
Okay, so this is like a situation. This is like a situation where like maybe she's like a friend or like a colleague or somebody that she just sees on a daily that just noticed that she wasn't taking care of her baby correctly. You know, there's people out there that actually care, man. People that got good hearts, man. People that actually going to care. If you're not taking care of a child good, it's always somebody around looking, man. It's always somebody around looking. You know, people real nosy nowadays too. You know what I mean? So they definitely going to notice when you're not taking care of your child, man. They definitely going to notice.
Her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card because her taxes had dropped, and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in, and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off, and she was like pointing at her private, like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, you know, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not gonna do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her, and it wouldn't, you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And it was like, you just stupid. You shouldn't have did that. And I was like,
nah, we don't hit the kids, man.
She says she waited until police arrived and then went home for the night, unaware that her involvement with this woman was far from over.
This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit. And she was in a Dollar General's buggy. And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. Well, I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call these people so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and left her in the bottom part.
The woman says that Jessica left at that point. Not long after, someone at a nearby restaurant calls the police to complain about a woman and her baby walking.
I got something else to say, y'all. I ain't trying to pause it that much. Please excuse me. But usually when you got situations like when a woman is frustrated with the child like that, it got something to do with the baby father. It got something to do with maybe a past relationship that went bad, that went rotten or something like that. But it got something to do with something, man. Something to do with something. We gonna see though. We gonna eventually see. Hopefully they gonna tell us. We gonna see.
Around asking for food. The responding officer finds Jessica inside, annoyed that someone reported her.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well,
she could just be going through something mentally, feel me, or on drugs, something. So it's gotta be. It's a reason, y'all.
more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
That's fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
So what's the situation? What are you going through right now?
I'm going through a lot.
That's the question I asked.
Housing. Why are you looking for emergency housing?
Like, how was your mental?
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat the out of me, and I don't
There we
want to
go.
my kid.
There we go.
If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She'll be coming over here.
You know, just because the baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble.
No.
I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
I can't even believe this. Is that rescue for my child?
No. They're going to a different call.
The victim's advocate arrives with her assistants, but Jessica is wary of their motives.
Really, y'all making me feel sorry.
Oh, no.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had coming.
No, y'all really making me feel sorry, and I got 4 y'all.
No. We have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby.
Jessica settles enough to accept the help these women have brought for her, but she doesn't let her guard down entirely.
It's just right now, I'm needing a place to stay. She thinks y'all are probably trying to take her away from her.
No, I'm not taking her away from mommy.
But Jessica does wind up separated from her daughter, and according to the woman at the police station, it happened later that day.
She came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave.
What?
Like, you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then took her in the bathroom. When she left out there, I called the police. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed about it. And then hurry up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy?
She says that although she gave the officer details about Jessica's behavior, she was told that it would come down to her word against the mother's, but it wouldn't be long before Jessica would return yet again. And this time, she would come with a shocking offer.
She came back. I see her walking back towards our job. And she said, come here, because I trust you, come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked 2 of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind. And as I walked over there, she said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have
what?
her. She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves. And I said, are you serious? At this time, the baby got up and she was getting ready to walk in the road. And
Yo. She out here treating that baby like it's a pawn. Like, you about to go to the pawn shop and just pawn the child, like, for $500. It's not okay to sell no child, no human being at all. Human trafficking is wrong in all types of ways. But $500, the life, the soul, everything you did to have this child, that's all worth $500 to you? $500? $500 is diabolical, man.
I grabbed the baby and I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me.
The woman's account nearly defies belief, but when the police speak to Jessica a couple of days later, they hear a story that could turn the entire case upside down.
I went to file my taxes at H&R Block.
While I was there, one of the members of my church filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to buy her some clothes. She know I just got out of abusive marriage, and I'm trying to get back on my feet.
And this was Monday or Tuesday?
No, she's only been gone for 2 days. Only 2 days.
Okay. Well, today is Thursday, so
okay,
I would make it, what, Tuesday night? Tuesday night. You tell me like approximately what time?
About 7.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Jessica says that although she was reluctant at first, she ultimately agreed to hand her daughter over for the night.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block. So I sent a text message, and I said, if you not produce my child, I'm going to call the police.
What's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal. She's the black girl with the pink hair.
Jessica paints herself as a caring mother who was tricked into giving up her baby, which is a far cry from the story police heard at the station.
I said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help? And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard. And I said, okay. And I got.
See, man, come on now. You making up stories talking about you making up stories that acting like you wanted the child, but you sat here and tried to sell your child for $500 to this woman right here that's telling everything that's going on.
Like a day, I was crying. I walked across the street, and I tried to wake her up, and I put her in my car, and I told her she is going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
You don't remember having
It
a conversation
shouldn't.
about trying to sell Giovanni?
What?
I'm just
No.
No. Okay.
I would never sell my child.
Okay.
She knows she lying. She knows she lying. She knows she lying.
I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life.
Not only is Jessica's story completely different, she tells the detectives that she knows exactly what's going on here.
Like, come on, man.
My sister, me and her have a very bad relationship. She has wanted my child. She's told lies to my entire family. I believe she sent Crystal to do that on purpose because she laughed yesterday in my face and told me I was going to be in jail. So they set this up. Sounds petty, but it's true.
I mean, what would be the reasoning they would do that?
Same reason she husband. She's spiteful.
At the police station, the woman does express an interest in keeping the child, though it doesn't seem to come from a place of malice.
So will DCF let me take her home?
Probably not, but
I just don't want her to have to go through no system.
absolutely not. There might be a way. He might have to come out and look at your house, or he might. So we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I was thinking that they might let her keep the baby since she's the one that called and brought the baby into the station.
You know I don't deserve to be in jail for this. I never, ever hurt my baby.
If you see her here, she hit her. It's right here.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
She elbowed her last night.
So that was from last night?
You can see it.
You'll never hurt your baby, but you got this woman in the police station right now telling all the stories, everything that you done did, putting your hands on the baby, not taking care of the baby right, trying to sell the baby for $500, but you love your child. You'll never hurt your baby. It's crazy, man. Let's get right back to it.
Good now. It's swole all right here. The bruise. She got dirt all in her nose.
I'm an RN. I can't lose my child or my license.
Jessica was a licensed practical nurse, but her license was put on probationary status a year prior when she failed to notify the Board of Nursing that she pled no contest to a disorderly conduct charge. But the detectives are only concerned about Jessica's current story, which seems to have a couple of significant problems.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and by
So hold on, you messed up your RN license for a disorderly conduct charge? A disorderly conduct charge? A disorderly conduct charge. You could have been getting a bag. You could have been a whole registered nurse, but you messed that up for a disorderly conduct charge.
an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block.
Jessica's stated timeline would put this at approximately 8 p.m. However, the detectives know that she was banned from H&R Block at 11:30 in the morning.
She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. Okay,
I would have make it, what, Tuesday night?
Tuesday night. Yeah.
Jessica says that Crystal took custody of the baby on Tuesday night, which would have been impossible given that the baby was sitting in the police department on Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the
cultural law
that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal.
But there's no one at H&R Block by the name of Crystal. The woman who brought her baby to the police station is named Anita, and she says that she only knows Jessica as a client.
Are y'all gonna let me go?
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
I'm saying, but like...
I mean, you are under arrest.
In February 2025, Jessica Woods pled no contest to her charges and was convicted of 6 crimes against her child, including unlawful desertion and illegally placing a child for adoption. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison and 10 years of probation. According to the Palatka Police Department, her daughter has been placed in foster care.
She said,
see, man, that's the sad part about it, man, that child got placed in foster care. I would have hoped that the child would have went with the woman that was in the police station, you know what I'm saying? She seemed like she cared as much as, way more than a mother, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a sad situation that child went into foster care, man. We try to stop things like that in this world, man, but, you know, all we could do is try, you feel me? But that's the video, man. What y'all think of the video, man? Drop down in the comments, man. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if y'all new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. If you already been here before, you already subscribed, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Let's get it.
Niggas digging the budget. This ain't what you thought, little buddy. So don't get it confused and be on the news for a couple of views. It's not what you thought, little buddy.